You see the old lady we see? Now you screen right now from where he born. Now Bathurst. You know, one day see lights day. See how old she is now. For able for see light na Bathurst. We're glad for them. So you for be. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and say the call from, please.
Yeah, Nami?
Yes, ma.
Oh, okay. Yes, Triple A, this Adam, I call from New York.
Yes, Adam, I get the platform.
Okay. I listened to Silver Bradley tape, the 005 and the 006. I know some people then they criticize them. Of course, everybody got your opinion. But my opinion, when we don't listen to this tape, what this woman they talk about is not far from the truth. Now, so me take out. And I think the bad blood way there between these two parties then, it don't start many years ago. So this is the first time me don't understand. Even na Demi born, na Australia born, I go elementary there, I go high school there, before I come to this country here. I not ever, none even one of my teachers then, even my history teacher, not ever tell me all this thing there. So up to today, I think this is the reason why these two parties, they are what they are. And instead of they do their, whatever happened between the two of them to deal with the differences, they take out on the masses. So we the Sierra Leoneans then, now we they suffer in their hands. And so what to me they say today is, until all the bad blood, and all that one where they get their bad blood and they die, Triple A. And the generation now and the unborn is the only way that country will be what it's supposed to be. Me, I'm not negative. Why I say this doesn't mean a negative way I talk this. I mean, they say the truth is now they set us all free. Now this word there. Where you don't, even your enemy, where you see you do something, where you say something or do something good. Of course, for me, I will notice her. As on this platform, I always come here, I praise to you, I praise the panels then, because to me, that's the way it should be. Okay, where somebody do good, now talk about, say it's not good. Okay, I don't know Dr. Silver Bladin. I not ever see this woman here until me they see pictures then. Because some people they say, oh, because what you go inside, you go prison, no, the party no say nothing, they go against her. Okay, maybe in their opinion, they are right. For me, okay, this woman, these things where this video, this audio thing we talk about, believe me, Triple A, there are truth in it. Okay, let we all day now this world let all have good long life. Someday it will come out. The truth will come out. Okay, so Nami on Chinua put on the table today. I thank you very much, and I'm also happy that this boy, his sister not die, because I see where Dr. Asatu Kakai put on the I see on our page. I was very happy about that, and I hope everybody will get picking. We see something like this. Also, other people that will do something, even less than $25, it's okay. I think that boy is a promising boy. We see and so at that age, it determines even the thing that we're happy to run. If you want to go for take that test day, okay? Maybe the adults then they not do what they're supposed to do at that moment for stop them. But he particularly, where he able to say he want to go to that test day. I think that became a destined Triple A. So whatever anybody go get, please, give them. So I thank you very much, people, for giving me the platform. Then I'm on for put on table today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adama. Thank you, ma.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and say the call from, please.
Yeah, Mina Lucine Caesar, they call from London.
Yes, Lucine, get the platform, sir.
Yeah, I just wish everybody happy weekend. To all the listeners, them. Una say, "Oh, they do this big job. Oh, now they do so." But the main problem now about that Charlotte business, that electricity in Charlotte, 204 years. Yeah, I just want to clarify certain things here. The man who discovered electricity, when Michael Faraday, he discovered electricity in 1821. We in 1821 and the 19th century, right? And we'll get another guy way from America, self way himself later on himself say he discovered electricity when 1879 when Thomas Edison. All that happened within the 19th century. Sierra Leone became an independence. Became a British crown colony. A British crown colony in 1808. So if you check from the time when Michael Faraday, or the time they went and discovered electricity, when Michael in 1821, to check that period, not too much. We Sierra Leone became a British crown colony. No commodity. Okay, Sierra Leone gained independence the 27th of April 1961. We then turned the 20th century now, right? 40 years. We Sierra Leone gained independence. In fact, Sierra Leone became a British crown colony before ever electricity came on later. In 1821, where electricity came on later. So all that year when they try for talk so about these 208 years we Charlotte that place the battles going to get light. I want to know how they figure they get it wrong. The person will make this mathematics, he gets it wrong, and he need for apologize to the Sierra Leone people. He need that person they need for make this he need for apologize, then get it wrong. Check the time when they discover electricity and check the time when this person they talk about 204 years. Check the time when we Sierra Leone become a British crown colony. Then check the time when Sierra Leone become will gain independence. Check all that year. That year, let it left that year. Not to that year, we left for the year. Enough fine. If they not sabi history, we mean I tell you Tripoli. I remember that program when we start with the good old days. I tell you, me a teacher, and I teach government history. I know the history of Sierra Leone. Let nobody not come for they can begin a life power for waiting. Like say we don't know. Now this all they don't power Sierra Leone they be so they don't for the life and people. Thank you very much, sir. I know I go before, but it's a lie. That person 200 is a lie. Check the history of when they invent electricity. Check the history of when Sierra Leone become a British crown colony. Check the history of when Sierra Leone began independence. Now lie. The person falls short of 4 years. All this year, 104, he falls short of 4 years. If you check all, now lie. Blatant lie. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Alosan Caesar. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Yeah, this is Ayo, the call from US.
Yes, Ayo, you get the platform, sir.
Yeah, I want to touch on this Caesar Biden in audio, 5 and 6 or so, where it paints a very rosy picture of Shakur Stevens, and we talk about that. And then, I think 1978, one party stuff where Femina pass for personal parliament, we go through, how everything was rosy, everything was good. But what it fell for where we know is how then when they're so close together, everything was working. Then eventually, they end up in the gallows. They end up in prison trial. Waiting led up to that. Now, talk about the audio. Me, I go left for no. Waiting led up to that after they don't work together. So fine, they don't pass waiting and want. don't eventually then guys in the end up at prison trial, waiting at the courts for that, you know. And I've been talking before, this podcast we see the go between him and in party, now because he made that statement say in a prospective candidate for the 2023 election. It will crash the cocoa because if you listen to the press release or conference with the guy, this guy accused me hold sometime a week or two ago, it make reference to their other prospective candidates and where they try to become the standard bearer, then for the talk, and one for the leader for talk. So that means you give them green light to them for come out and start to oppose them. You know, they just take their stand. You know, that's salon politics. But I'm really surprised from the way you know understand the salon politics. Where in the say Japan, you know, they talk about in grandpa. Yeah, grandpa being you know, but if a people realize say in grandpa will be the possibility represent the five and the who are them in Bathurst included when they provide electricity to Bathurst. Charlotte, Regent, Leicester, Gloucester. When grandpa needed to represent the areas one day. What did grandpa do? The grandpa not bring electricity to them places one day. We will go Charlotte and Bathurst because we Regent we come out to the work go areas and they Charlotte and Leicester. Like that in there. It's all there. And grandpa needed to represent the areas one day. So where they talk half and less half, or she just keep quiet. Don't have anything against the political ambition, but they don't kind of sugarcoat stuff. Like I said, people like us, we know. You know, we know the system that was going on, you know. So if you want to talk, let's talk real facts. You know, and then talk the things that really benefit them and talk and let the one they want to benefit them. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and no side call from, please.
Yeah. Good morning, Triple A. I'm Alpha Freetown.
Yes, I'm Alpha. We don't sympathize with you. Welcome back. So, which you get for we?
I'll start with the 204 years Bathurst Village Doggelite. Well, Triple A, this one now, myself get for join the Bathurst village to celebrate this kind of facilities because the district self when I carry after 204 years today, government bank officially open when I look at commercial bank na carry. Well, 1,000 kV facility where Ministry of Energy under new direction government of the Bathurst village. And one thing where I will understand, cheap way, now within this country, they like today, then people at the past celebration because as far they know 204 years, they don't ever see that one day. And that mammy all they seen at the scream now, that old mammy they in name Fatu Kanu. He say in fact, when they talk emotionally. He say anything say now and not go use that firewood for use or for go na rest room. Instead, they go treat them in light so that the place will look clear, so that they go use the opportunity. He say they're really happy. They say they go for celebrate up to 1 week. So without mathematics, or what we could say, 204 years, Bathurst village dog light. SALCAP, you know, now briefly we'll get for talk about SALCAP because Alpha the issue is concerned. I think so we'll get for look up to the parliament because they get for go through the parliament. But SALCAP not in this country now 10 good years. And primary function of SALCAP now to increase the internet operation and for we the users them. That's one of the main primary function of SALCAP. Yeah. SALCAP, we don't say we now within this country. Triple A, you know, means of course, yes, I be bereaved But sometimes I can where then Kaila I contribute on the program, but the network facilities on to date, really qualities in this country. Yeah. So this country now the only country this according to the acting director of communication and Ministry of Information and Communication, Mr. Jallo Terry say they like today's salon now where they use expensive data within the sub-region. Yeah. That's as I say, no we know that meant much on the issue because they get for go through the parliament. If you go through the parliament now, we go end up for see whether it be or it not be. The other things I think says Lafa. Yes, as you don't explain to we all, I think say the total money we therefore receive from FIFA, I think now $1 million. But the first one way it don't come so far in the country now $500,000. And out of that $500,000, we get 14 Premier League clubs in this country. We get the 5 regional football associations in this country. We also get 16 district football associations in this country. And that money they get for share with them. I think say they say if they go through the account or bank transfer whatsoever, I think say that one of the a really fine and a very good decision. Simply because at the end of the day, everybody therefore be accountable to you still worship. How you used the money, that money will become at that time when COVID relieved, how you use them. Because but if you not go now account, I think at the end of the day, a proper documentation not going to be given. Yeah. So the other one we make the travel talk about, Tripway, though you maybe you don't forget, but me want to talk about now today because plenty of people that they ask me because they say normally make you say 70%.
Yes, I really make you talk to so I go ask you because today we want to know.
Yeah, I ready. Thank you. The 80% of the diaspora and then they create problem for we. Somebody may ask, even way at the follow up, my brother. First question we I get for ask you AAA. If you say now all man hate Satan. Now, all man is Satan. People that did elect Satan. These are the people that they know the part of winner mocks. They know the part of winner not church. Now they love Satan. Yeah. Now, we all the contribute at the least to una. Every true una contribution. I can really not say, honestly, some people that in that country, they really need this country at heart. And the good things they create one way or the other, whether to community, whether to individual, that one day, now they will find that 70. Because they try one way or the other for make so see this country developed. And normally I used to say this country when it developed, we all get the praises. We go backward, we all also get carried the same things. Now, some people it could be una and not to una. And in fact, it could even be usa una de na them people and they or not today and they, which I mean the 30% now they try for defend now. Some people are doing a diaspora, AAA. All of the problems the way the violence is the way don't corner this country.
Now, how you manage 70 and 30? Because you go only get percentage.
How am I get the 70?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. How am I get the 70? Now, through the contribution we all contribute, now through the listening, we make yourself the listen within and outside this country. Yeah. And the contribution we all contribute, and from this platform and from the other platform then, and even within the country, AAA, honestly, we publish them from 2018 to date. I can tell you, say, we publish all the encounter in this country in terms of violences, not from the incitement statement, not from diaspora. It not could be you. I not could even be outside day and day the policy day. Ask anybody. And we will do in this country, to be frank enough, this is a frank talk. We can only normally get problem among ourselves when they say politics or when they say election. But the moment election don't done, we just forge ahead. But people that are outside this country, believe me, my brother, they don't want the benefit of this country. They don't even want to let this country develop under this new administration. Then they will think that 30%. Anybody will not let the development of this country, we don't think that 30%. And it's clear. Now today with the celebrate of Bathurst village. But whether I go the get for Puella, not to continue. And governance, now continuity. Yeah, anybody will know me goods for this country, you know within that party. I mean 30%. The immensely contributes towards this country in development. We all they will think this 70%. Like to doctor, you don't do well. Of course, this young boy also, the first person again we began for stand firm for make sure say support this young boy also from primary school on to college level. Now Edmond Abu, one of the civil societies in this country. This now man, this way a young civil society work mean they admire so much. Because during that time where the APC in power, a bigger issue, where SFP safe can, a bigger issue. So that means in a real neutralist man. Not all civil society now and this country say we will think say the neutral. And if you say you're not civil society or civil society member, you get for be neutral. If you say you're not journalist, you get for be neutral. Now make they really admire this platform because I can get some connection with other platforms that outside this country. If I okay even contribute there, right? But your platform is really objective. Edmond Abu say for support this young boy also till the college level. Of course, we don't see a really sorrowful. Sometimes we demand the bachelor will be responsible at all costs. You see the woman, maybe one cry, you know, because if you don't give birth to woman, it don't stray for 9 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months. Come on, even if you don't let the woman take the responsibility of your children or of your child. But look, 100,000, small money, but really unfortunate. Things we all get for count on board for make sure say that young boy so for let achieve a goal because he say one becomes a pastor. You know, if not any other person on that very day, believe me, for able to do some things. But being there, so council, I think so we follow for that way. The ACC, of course, we think say Benkefala a lot try. They try, but you know go achieve goal at the same time. Let we sit and see. It don't tell we see clear evidence up to 1 dozen clear evidences. Let we see how it get for end. Yeah, but I think say they try. But this country, my brother, this country, until we change the attitude and where this country better, we all do better. Today we all happy. And the salon is peaceful. From the past 2 days and only yesterday morning we get rain. Now, we know the experience rate for now. The place clear. We hope we will continue with that. Plenty thank you. And as they say, plenty thank you to everybody so far where they don't sympathize with me for me grandmother that one. So, of course, it try, it don't go. In fact, he said, ask if I get grandpa, they all don't go. But another time, which Allah say, now it will be. Plenty thank you to everybody so far.
Okay,
and thank you for the way you give me.
Before you go, so what do you want to tell about the president?
The president, we don't talk at all. Unfortunately, before that, but I will check. I will check this particular phone where they talk on.
Okay.
Before that, give you a picture we are in today where President says ago for go sympathize with they wire them where they die. I see flower night and Uma Bedede. I go find out whether tonight or within the day tomorrow morning. Before the day, then I will send on you private line. I will do that one day. No problem. Which week you say, I go on private visit, then Lebanon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Amara Alpha. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller ID live on air. Your name and who the call from, please.
Yeah, Patrick.
Yes, Patrick, you get the platform, sir.
Well, we thank God for the attack today. We don't see this wonderful month, September. We believe that all we hard work that God will give you the strength so that we continue. With me want to talk about this Saturday. We also tell our network, we there around, as you say, we dream, but we go bigger, and we know so we go bigger, no matter what. You know, the challenges that go there, the backtalk that go there, and the criticism that go there. But that not the stop with, that a movement, so that we strong. But as you say, the life business and shallow, as they don't begin to give them back. But who community they in the last country, they not around the prison. When not even get life system. Moku community they did it. Not to Bathurst no more. You get Moku community they hand that well, one day they don't get life system. But if they don't think they don't begin to, if they continue, I know we all pray for, let life be all over the country. Not to Bathurst no more. Let them continue what they do. Then the other issue where they talk with the diaspora at the back, I will tell you the majority, some of the woman problem in other countries, and with some of the diaspora, they cause them. You know, within like I say so. But man, I don't do outside somebody they talk to me. If I go this December at all, the amount of picking the word is damage. I said, no, you know, and I'm married man, they talk so. Married man. For not discouraged, and I said, I'll tell you now one thing. I said, the salute to see the whole land and now don't get say they see the way they can, they lie, and then now they don't go wash the before. Excuse me for the language. So we see touch them. We can, even if now you rent, if they call you, maybe the seller for them. He said, for real? I said, of course. I said, that's what they do. I said, so if you try, you kicking at the until you mortgage rate, you will forget about that effort. I said, now you married, we don't spoil you. Just for discourage and normal. So now one of most of we brother the way they go, you know, now they determine the damn day. When you want to go, and you go damn fella people picking there, this, that. You're married or you like a woman and I picking there. You go, you lie for people that picking and that. You go do this for her. You go do this for her. Some of them, you don't do it till you do that. You don't even let them belly. They don't know say you don't know say you don't get belly. I know a lot of things there. You know?
Just in vehicles.
You know, so one thing and day we need for the we need for the stop, you know, because I know we can make them not guilty. You know, but most time when we just go December or Easter or anything, maybe I go call later.
Okay.
Clear this radio.
Yes, caller. Hey, hello. Your name and where you call from, please.
Nami to talk to
yes,
people. Oh, thank you very much, my brother. This is now man from Los Angeles.
Yes, man.
I just want to say, I want to say happy holidays to everybody. You know, AAA. You know, we get to stop what we do to the country. You know, nice. You know, one, I want to start first with the president. Like some of we will they call now and will they contribute to this podium. People are done they attack some of we, okay. But me now, anybody will know me na Freetown, who say me grow up, because I grew up in an APC house. But me not to APC. But when the truth they for talk, we just go for talk up. One, let's start with the president. The things that we then they do is not right. Then go for keep people informed. Now the same problem we make, people on the other side, they cartoon the president now hospital way they on a stretcher, say he don't die. Now the same way, when them people are on the talk say he get cancer in his foot, so on the talk say he get Ebola. If this president travel, he not travel out of money out of his own pocket. Now Sierra Leoneans the money, now taxpayer money, will not say let them give me details. Because now hospital misses the work. If me they don't just on our hospital, I must sign a consent for make them even give details to me own way for me picking. So we don't want details of a medical history, but we want to know a way about. Even Donald Trump, way hide Tradipa when I go show up now what's green. We find out. Because you're not going for run power with our money, our taxpayer money. So we need to know. We need to know. We want to pray for them, but we don't know how to pray for them. You say no, pray for the president, but we don't know what to go on. They say he go to hospital. Maybe not just a regular annual checkup. That's what Dr. Isatu they tell me then they hear about. That's just a regular annual checkup. Well, if not just a regular annual checkup, prayer's not there for that. Which means every man, like me, my insurance, my doctor, I know that. Every year, my fingers have my ink scratch. Right now, I didn't know for 2 months. My fingers scratch, they say I need surgery. So when that time comes, every year, every man, every woman, go do your prostate screening. Go do your colonoscopy when you reach that age day, every 10 years. So if not that to go to, that's okay. But if not sick, we don't know. So they need to tell people them waiting to go on. Now they get this bobo now oversee the toxin of cancer again. You know, then get for the now until when you talk say that Lebanese embassy now they first put a statement before now State House put a statement. What's in the hide? What's in the secret about all this? That's not one. The other thing now about me severe blinding. You know, me now one like from the morning. It do a good job. But this in number 5 or series 5 where he put, I get to take with that, you know, because Francis Mina Namawa I know him personally, you know me. It be the kind of host to it. I know Francis Mina. 1978, I grown up. I've been in a freedom when they do that when they did that Constitution Day. But the idea where they talk say, many people they not talk say, na APC be done in our government all this time, is not correct. It's correct. Now the party where been in APC, I don't care whether Shaka Stephen be hire SLPP people from the north, the party that be APC. So now APC. If they talk say APC don't in a power longer than SLPP, it's correct. Because right. The time we honest by Chroma been in a power. What in the thing with them they talk? Them they talk say then get SLPP people in the party. Now that bring the alala right now. When they talk say why madam you not go after the SLPP guy today? Especially that guy when the minister now of lands. So what you go say? You go say na SLPP or APC? No, na SLPP and na APC. So we never say na SLPP APC. No, na APC, Shaka Stephen na APC. The symbol will be during the internet na APC symbol. Na red sun and na APC bindede. Not to APC/SLPP. So we need to take that with them. I like them, they do a good job. The other thing, now this with nice lady what we get our free tongue, what they call Vicky Ramos. Within 3 animal ya don't fashion. That guy we call himself Ibrahim Wode Maryland and the other one at Holland. Then they curse the lady, then they curse the mama, just because the lady speak the truth. As far as they're concerned, then they deny, say they're not attached to no party, they're not to APC. Ibrahim say not to APC. The gentleman in Holland say not to APC. But anybody will say anything about APC when at the right thing, the only person who not go after today, that's Sylvia Blyden. Even when Sylvia Blyden come out to say, Kuroma must go. Take today, I still the wait for Adebayo. Then call Sylvia Blyden, mama. You not do that yet. Maybe unless by Kuroma or Samura, the way they pay money, they don't tell and say that woman, they not touch her more. If he cause them that trouble, go left now we have. But anybody else will go after APC, they're ready for attack them. And they wait for let them attack Sylvia Blyden. But I know you read that thing because they listen to India Adebayo audio. I know you read that thing. That's not one thing. The other thing about this Bathurst, come on, people they make completely big hell out of nothing. Especially one man, what they call Mr. Kabia, when they go around, they put on audio, say, the minister go live. What is that the live way live? The generator they did. Now, brand new one. Intercept don't talk them. So what if they're not turn them on that day? They say that they turn them on a week or 2 days from that day. They may tell us that they can't put a generator, no day. That's two different things. So whatever, now they don't make it like a big deal. They go whole meeting. People then they dance. They cut their hat them. They say that they go put lights. They're not so what? Big deal. The generator did it. All you gotta do is just chill out, drink some Kool-Aid and relax. Then go turn them on. Don't raise your blood pressure. Maybe you even need to go see a doctor right now if your blood pressure don't go up. Just relax. What's in all this propaganda thing? They don't put on, they did it. All they got to turn the switch on or do some other necessary things that will need to be done. Then they can turn the light on. So what's in this big deal about, they lie, they say 204 years, right down for the big deal, relax. Calm down, put your blood pressure down. Not raise your blood pressure over that. Big deal. So what? But that means they pay your mortgage or you cannot tomorrow because they're still 204 years old. Relax. Not a big deal. So what if they say they go commissioner? The light not the machine not did it. It did it. So what's in all this hula about? We need for calm down. FTC need for calm down. They need for calm down. They're not been doing. So what if they say 204 years? So if not the 204 years, now big deal, just relax. You want to raise your blood pressure up? Help yourself, knock yourself out. So what? And that's all, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Omar. Thank you, sir. Yes, call ID live on air. Your name and where the call from, please.
Triple Nami?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. My name is Ezekiel. I call from Oregon.
You get the platform, Ezekiel.
Thank you so much, Triple A. I want to say hello to everybody and the listeners. Today, I just want to again reflect on the issue about the two-party way people and they always complain about the two-party and need for growth before things happen. I think I've been done the inform people and say that's not going to happen. And not believe say the party nine are the issue, from the time we will know about democracy in this country, now the two parties and we then get Republican and Democrat, and things and they go on. And they always say as long as we not empower the systems and what we get in government, we will continue for the complaint over and over, and we will continue for say, hey, now God no more go help we. Again, I've been doing emphasize for a long time, say God not a calm down and do the work for we. God will make the garden. If anybody they follow the old book, we make the garden and put Adam there. You see, I don't put you in charge. Take care of the garden. Say I don't give you all the power and dominion for take care. And so we God put we in Sierra Leone. Now we even don't give the power for take care of Sierra Leone, for take dominion of Sierra Leone. So that's not there for change, We will continue for saying, I got no more, go tell me from the time we will get independence, people have not been praying the same thing. Now God no more. Would they be saying that? Even during the war, they say that. Before the war, they say that, So we just need for sit down and work on the things that we go make things work for we. As long as we systems them, what we get in place for do the work. They're not empowered. The whole power is just invested in the executive. Now the president no more the power whole. Now this go always go continue over and over. Anyway, that I want to talk about that. Anyway, and then as you read the gentleman been they talk about let people and chill about the electricity business and that place, propaganda they go on both sides. When that happens, you go around and say for 204 years, we be say the country not be even get light for 204 years, So it go both ways. But anyway, we they appreciate and applaud that anytime where development happens, we for appreciate them and recognize them. Just like how I've been to tell some friends and they've been there attack APC during that time about not to road with they eat, I tell them say, well, some things the way they eat you get for passing through the road, So anytime where development they happen, any simple move in terms of development, we also appreciate them and recognize that. But in terms of exaggerating it happen on both sides. And the other thing, the president, again, they try for inform we on a lot of things. So as a result, people and they interpret things the way how they want for interpreter. The first thing we hear, they say, They don't go on a private, there's no private traveling for the president, Any side with the president to go now, will they take care of that with the taxpayers? We get for take care of his security and other things. That's not a private move. You are going there on the taxpayers for money. So you need to inform the country, what thing they go on. Again, like a lot of people have been don't say now, you don't need for tell we what thing that they go do, but for tell we exactly say, okay, they go do maybe a yearly checkup, at least let the people they are aware. If then you not do that, then people then go make up things and, the way how they want to make them up. After this, I want to talk to somebody about how would they go about for donate if we want to give financial support for the King or the network. How would they go about that? Thank you so much. That's my contribution for today.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's see if Patrick available again. You available?
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
Well, as I made it say, we diaspora, people that way to go holiday or visit, some man they go with bad intention. We especially the man there. We they go to that country and proving that you go, you don't go light panel, you don't do this. I don't see that so many times why they go. Where some man they light and prove in Pekin, I will do this. And if Pekin then I let them know why. So if you either go there idea that they say, where you go to? And for go file a proof in Pekin. It makes a big mistake. As I tell you, this would thing some superstitious believe that they will let for it, but they look at them about not too serious. So if you go with plain money, that's all they say. Then the other thing they say is the president not to a life, not to get anymore. Now the people of Syria look. Any president. Africa normally always give presidency. The people you like my job. No. Your life belongs to the people that want to put you. You be whatever we do. You responsible the people that are responsible for you. Now they report to, now they tell them. So they just grab, you do anything. That makes some of them country over there accountability they. They grab no more. Donald Trump put all in increase. Certain thing they do, they grab you on one. Because say if you do them, and the next day, the day like that power day. That. Like where you just travel, private travel, sell, whether it's hotel or sell, or this secret service, sell. No. They do it too. But when we don't come to the president, they grab, they say they go on private visit, just normal, a few cabinet members, no. And that's it. And then not with press release for country, we say, the president travel, and so. They don't even do that, they all. Now, rumor, no more, nothing. So rumor. And how long will the difference in this? Every time president want to do something, they inform the people the way he vote at it. Pass rumor, what would they how long will they find out? We don't pass that stage of the day. You're not president. You're not the state person, number one person at the country. Whatever way they do, we not a certain information that the way that top secret, then a day between the security staff that we share. But when it comes to traveling, we did not take me for no. Oh, the president, the president, the travel, and even if you don't talk about it, take you information, you press release talk and so it will go and so as other people that we don't say, we don't need details. Because everything and they believe me, it costs money. Just normal, maybe the hotel where they go lay down. Where they, in West Lady. I don't know how much that will cost. Maybe more than $1,000 a night. Because I believe that some of them presidential suite they overseas, especially in a president. Wow, you're not going to be $100 hotel or $500 hotel. No. It will be more than $1,000 or more than $1,000 a night. They imagine not to you one, you wear or the security. And I believe the question was asked truthfully. Yeah, big answer me this question. The chief minister is Sabuta or in the town?
I don't know that one deal. I don't know, sir.
Now one of the gentlemen that they were they need for the people they need for vote for let them pull up. let the fire up. Parliament need for fire that mandate. Let them put non-confidence votes on her. Because from where they be in that position, I don't know, I might be wrong. You know, area, no side, no media, no newspaper, but so the chief minister don't go work at some time. We take picture of him, or they put and say, you don't go invest, you don't challenge this minister of this. From one day where because the only time when we don't see on a television, now where the president they get function, where the president they get wedding, where the president they get party. Now then side and there they see the talk. But parting of that, I know they say to go talk to any minister or where they go work on any ministry and check them out. So now they call waste of money right there. Because the money where they pay, and believe me now, some teacher there or some doctor there, 3 months or 4 months salary, than they where alone where they go to pay in one. Just normal if you don't eat money, just the tight. You don't see corruption right there. Because they see, I know it's not the rule of no chief minister. The chief minister business that's what they would all get rid of during independent time or any time. Then they will get vice president. But they know what they do. But maybe they say, as always they say, the whole way that they dig, if they're not be careful, and they fall inside. We're not sure alone. We keep talking. Some of we pray that will go in. Any evil way they do or anything way that they plan, now they go for the inside our holy. That's all me there for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who's the call from? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I call from Maryland.
Yes, Ibrahim, you get the platform, sir.
Yeah, me first, I want to talk about the internet way then they try for saying they separate the company. We want to emphasize the internet is very important now the world right now. Because even with this pandemic be there, so we picking the Naya, we they see because of the access to internet, then they will get online classes. And then they always there and they get online classes right now they go on. But in our country, because of the poor network and the poor service we get and the system broken, so now we get a facility and they do them picking the whole seat NPSC was right now. And Becky, I get one of my brother always sit was Aki Aska. I see the people where go take how you assess yourself. Hey brother, this exam will try no more. Because if you can they know if you say they teach themselves the entire year, then they go the 3 times for the year. Then still in the struggle for go take the exams. I'm not going to say that they sit down for 3 months. They just can't get the 1 month and say they will take exams. If we get sustainable internet and electricity in that country, and obviously we borders they picking and they undergo all them problems and the free education when they go and love with in that country, why the president and the ministers then and other stakeholders they holding at the administration when they put them picking at the government and state schools, they don't know say the free education is effective. Then they go put in a private school. The president, if you say you want privacy, for them run for office, public office. When you run for public office, especially the highest office in the land, get no privacy. Anything we they do, people they need for no. Because not the money they spend. Now we don't taxpayer money would they spend by you. Now we pay you. Now we give you job. So we need to know about you. The press release where state house report is very complicating. But then feel say they will stupid with the people then. Now we don't get awareness now. If the president travel, make them tell we the purpose where they go out of the country. Now this sad time where if we don't sit down with them, people then make them try for continue for fight about this coronavirus. So if we go, how people they get mixed feelings, then they go and talk bad about her. If we get for pray for the president, I will get for pray for her. The president doesn't disappear and what they know, what they happy with her. So make them try, make them sit down, make them know say we put them in our office, they don't for themselves. Now for we the people, we the masses. So I'm not getting work I get for say. Now this number I get this night. Thank you very much, people. May God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who the call from, please.
Yeah, Triple A.
Yes, sir.
This is Jimmy from Mechanicsville.
Yes, Jimmy. You get the platform now. I don't know if now they listen to back. If you can turn and down small the volume.
Yes, sure. Yeah, no problem. You get me now?
Yes, sir. You get the platform, sir. Carry on. What's in my contribution?
Very, very good. I want to tell you thank you again, especially with all the contributors them. especially Dr. Isaac, to remind me about we health, especially with the man, the last time I call you, I think I will talk about the stress. Stress and coronavirus, my body. If you stress yourself, corona will carry you quick. So just what we all make sure so we take care, and we come up here and give you opinion and take it easy. And therefore the point finger. A couple of things I go address. One is civil society, Mr. Fatoma. And the second one I go touch on the good old days. Mr. Fatoma, people they complain say they don't come up. Civil society don't come up and show up and say anything. But it's better late than never. It's not sincere and knowledgeable young man. I think he belongs on the wrong side of the aisle. Rather, again, so minister position, administrative position where they go up. They get the right attitude. They talk about love. And when a Christian, we don't say God say, love the Lord thy God on your heart, mind, and soul. Love your neighbor as thyself, not the other way around. I think they miss one. But within America and outside with there, if you tap na homeowners association property, 2-3 gallop there, I go there with a signed petition, quick can go to homeowners, and I make a pay fee, let them repair them. If they don't repair them, we go to the local government for let them repair them. So he's right. We go for love, we say first. When we been in a tongue, who they go and then get there, who they talk about the good old days. We don't ask whose tribe you belong to. It doesn't matter. If we see you like with Tumba and watching and go, we attack. So it's not so. So we go from there and we're glad to see people like I'm there and the fair. And the other fair person was in the administration, and the guy we've been talking to the airport the last time. Very articulate, very straightforward. I think that Tony and classmates. I think kind of people and then we need. Some of them politicians in a classroom, they belong. They get too much PhD. Some man good in a classroom, but the practical part of that job they will study, and they perform. Either, free for exercising duty for meeting the challenges then, because the people are along all sides. And I remind you again, last time I call, I tell you, say, political appointment or otherwise, a part-time job. Obama went to Chicago, he said, we can Washington, the street in Alton, until he reached 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. The first 2 years, you get the legislative, you get the executive, and you get the judiciary. Enable do not nothing. At the time we do it, man, show and color. So easy for rule a country where you do outside, we're in the opposition. But once you get in, not problem. I make a man say, be careful what you ask for, you might just get it. If you ask for rain, if you're ready for the flooding, if you don't plan for the flooding, you're going to get problems. Okay, so all man, they blame this government for everything. Now, because now they need a power. When they come, I hope I get a right. They say they want new direction. Then they change. I mean, people that vote for them. Me personally, I don't belong to no party. Okay? Even nowadays, I mean a libertarian, centric libertarian. We want small government, give people and work, so the middle class strong. If the middle class strong, we will fine. There was when we were in a tongue with the work of office, there are a lot of unwritten rules, like any club where you did. We know, say, typically, what they work with, they demand them. If you now three at the office, one team, one in one limber. If the man come, English or Creole, see they talk. If man come, English or Creole, when the man come, they talk. Period. There is no discrimination, not a tribalism. We roll with that. But now, the unintended consequences with this digital age that we're so insensitive. We take some of Saloma, the easy part, banana for pull and common or salon. Once you reach here, for pull the back, banana, never idea. Mr. Fatoma said, Mami cost no, they do nothing. And that too. If they be there future, we cost Mami cost, and they beat you, like, we don't go past that. Okay? So if you're not a politician, and you get thin skin, and Mami cost the money you, maybe you go be accountant. Okay? During the Sheki days, but Sheki they pass now lonely by that Shell gas station. Now people in the gather there. That Shell gas station, the people will be together there because Albert Magai was been there about a mile and a half up the road across from the British military cemetery in the region too. So what been afraid for go play. So Sheki come on a beach, they make left. Now one the young over there say, Kaka long thing they cut. Excuse me, French. Nine pastor Sheki the security for I say no back up. Then call you over field for can I say yes. You see Kaka will cut one mama and papa and waste time go suffer. You see, so that part they bring, the monogram. You see, it pack limousine, but she cannot be tapped now, control, now later on they can go play. Now, Kiam already been tapped. They get like 6 limousine pack. You know why you get 6 limousine? Because your parents will be able to buy toy motorcar for her. It will be small. So that's what you take for break even. And we deal with all that. He was so skillful. I don't know what's in the educational standard, but I don't think you get undergraduate degree. But there's a difference between an educated individual and a politician. For you to be a politician, you gotta be screwed. You gotta be mean. Now, like anybody who's successful in the world, it must step on somebody along the way, whether he realizes it or not. Because now unconscious bias, now because all entire, then once they're educated, they get the implicit bias. When I go policeman, they shoot. If it's in the right thing, they do. That's not the problem. How they bring them up. What is Shaki didn't do? When he knows that they have a man, they begin overthrow. He makes sure they get water. He makes sure they get rest. He makes sure they get light. So when they run around, we get put. Then they discard them. They will not be getting NGO. After school, we get and they eat cooking at 1041. And they eat cooking at Sabuya na Rodin Street. Then they eat na Bob's Big Boy na back street. And they took a little. Now the NGO that will get the drive SUV, they need $30. They did an Aberdeen. So we don't really know what to do. All man they complain, change this party, and the president, they're not going to be so sensitive. Because American man say, the Englishman say, he who carries the crown carries the load. I will not tell you that last time. The connection between the president and the people now administrate them. The people are way higher. Now the weakest link. They get for the check on them. You see, because initiate them, he plan, he implement them, he manage them, but you know they monitor them. And if you don't monitor, the business will go down. The second one are the good old days. I see great people and talk yesterday, Mr. Kamara, Mr. Israel, I think I missed the other one. Okay, so then they talk about education and entertainment. We could just speak a little bit about 70s, little bit, because I don't know, but the educational part will be with the secondary school system, the way we set up. They're really good because at the Western area, we get Prince of Wales and Ted Wells Grammar School Collegiate. That's a Juba Military School, then probably the East. We get Ukela Madia, Bishop Johnson Boys High School. The problem is we have a good crew about when they go to Boys High School, so that the train nine be able to make them be able to succeed for good. And those days, if you want pass the common entrance, you get for belong to some syndicate class. Then we get one at Sakira close to Christ Church. If you attend that syndicate, you people are able to pay, they be like, you pass common entrance. How they do them? I don't know. So one way or the other, 70s, when they come with the entertainment have been fun. Split the labor club and already. You can look the split between Afro National and Sabano 75. Afro National, led by Syria Abubakar, I think is the deceased now. And West Sabano 75, led by Iowa Macaulay. And then we dance na ferry, we get a girlfriend and one boat in the other one, of course, we get Super Combo with Freddie and Zuzu then. We get Super 7 where they play continuous music. Pop Ways will have a school girl band and we play on the walls and lend them in Anida, Okesmui, etc. Movie house them. Starting the people will be own stack owner, they may own strand. So if popular movie come out, Strand go when they start moving in a Strand like 9 o'clock. If in a popular movie, they go start moving in a Strand 9:30. Then they start in a Stako 8:30. They get delivery man waiting outside. As the first reel done, they run them, speed the canal in a Strand to watch them. They'll bring see they'll get a fried chicken place in electricity house. Then they buy shawarma, they a Strand, then they buy a food and bread. For one castle bread to go at Talu. You know, people even know those kind of stuff. We don't know where you're going to tell but those are moving it. But we'll talk about that the other day. And next time. And this is what's our business who they talk. Where England, we want to fet the Falkland Islands, if you remember them. And what I give them pass, they give them fresh water. They don't filter them, they don't do nothing. British man them, when they been construct that country, they're not been constructed for the population where they is so now. The population where they is unacceptable. How will our ladies government or any other government solve that problem? We have to probably go the Nigerian way. Move them people out of the city through agriculture and low-cost housing. If them people are still there that hungry because they vote for them, it will be a problem. You see? Now we talk about the government not inclusive, this present government, if I remember well, the succeeding government at one point, then guess it is so versatile. You get people like Kamatelo, S.I. Koroma, and Kai Bayo, Akibo Betts, George Gobiolamin, Edward Gobiolamin, Bilina Rice, this same big Victor four-way one of the cycle so, James Gendeme, DF Shares, William Conte, Temple Fona, FB12, Philip Faboy, and Akonoman, etc. So this thing can be done, okay? This government here, it can be fixed. It's simple. Not two steps we will do. One, we will make SLPP run that country for 10 years. Then APC run for 10 years. Then we eliminate the presidential election so people then go die less. This is how we do it. We're going to pick 4 people from east, west, north, south. Okay? That's now 4. So then we monitor this government, advise them, and at the end, if they're not agree, then go recommend a vote of no confidence on them. If there's a tiebreaker, then we call one anonymous justice, we go vote. That's at the local level. Then we can get ECOWAS for do the same. Whilst this system they go on, then we go down at the regional one. Then internationally we will use the EU for EPWI. That's the only way. The only other way is this is not 7 million people. It's embarrassing. So you see every election time people they dance over yourself like the diaspora. It's crazy, stupid. Now I make that artist what I name. I hope say they're not next for me. That man will sing that coconut head. We not the diaspora. Also get small education. Now we not the super coconut head. Because I wouldn't make the people that are talking not they understand what they vote for self. Okay, so then get them 1 million and then go vote. What's going to happen is we not say we get APC and SLPP. We don't tie with them. So the third party, they actually constitute of 12 small parties that wouldn't know say they don't get for win. How dumb can you be? As 7 million people, you know say they're not going to win, but I just inform them parties they need no more for confuse the system. So I don't know if they can do this legislature or something. They'll just get 2 or 3 parties. If you don't belong here along at the third one. If they check tendencies at the door, do seminar or whatever they get for do, between them 12 parties and they plus NGC or whatever, then they come together. If they come together and form that third party, and so then go take win and pull them, they 2 guys that come up. When they recycle them 2 months, retire. Thank you very much, and I hope I wish you all well. Again, stress free, and God bless you now. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. Thank you, sir. Yeah. We'll get a small portion of the good old days back, not so. Yes, are you there live on here? Your name and who side you call from, please?
Yeah, people here. The Sika, they call from the Middle East.
You get a platform, the Sika.
Okay. Greeting to everyone on the Sarah network. And to you, Tripoli, the man behind the mark. Tell you thank you for it together with all my all the share experience, some understanding about what they happen in our country. Okay, now to the comments. And I don't know if you will remember last year, I think last year or so, I make one comment where somebody be object me, even if you be object me, say, I don't want to make that comment. Then I say, but I say, now reason make I make that comment. I say, if he left to me one, I want to Sierra Leone, some part of this country, it lit, the bad people they all go inside, then the ground swell there, they'll get a new life. The one that want good people away, get that country and let them live. The one the way they think about themselves no more, let God wipe them out of the equation of that country. You may comment, hey, not talk so. I said, okay, no problem. I listened to Sylvia in the audio. I don't know how true is it because I don't listen different information about the history of Salon and some things they want to read about the history of Salon. Understand? There's so many controversial between one statement to other statement. But what Sylvia say, according to the audio, where he pull out, if you not show a B, that means we'll get more things for do, for put salon together. That means this bad blood, this badat, this rikishi, it don't start way back from Ugandan time. Now it don't start. And 30 days, some of the people them inside the same political party there, when they be there for this back and forth during this Kichiki time, from those days, they're still there, alive. So it not go easy for settle. Then that country did. People look how the country they go. Who are listening that audio there? I said, if you be saying that's so it happen. That's what things will happen between then two political parties, they go back and forth to themselves. I said, I make up to now. They still get a grudge within themselves. Say, if you this come, if you say no more, not to me, not to me. If you the other one can say, if you not to me, no more, not to me, they go do. That's it. Faster me. So now you make everything done so box up na the country. Everybody they think say, then two parties here, they already look to themselves. All man they think and say, me, I go try for myself. Minister or parliamentarian or parastatals or this or that or everybody where they head their own place or other they work, always they look for now for himself. Because we're not able to do without these two political parties. How we able to put things in place in that country there, Tripoli, for like, if you use don't make example, you say if you pull the army to give Pekin a salon, you get one packet, you say shape and 1-1. You go shape, you take some, put in their pocket. If you not be careful, the balance will let you know can give you. Or if they can't give you the balance, they give you all correct. Because like I wish will be small, they grab up. You not get mind. You not get mind go spend money. You take that money there, you go buy something they eat what they call. In fact, when they tell that money for go buy, you say they go buy the one they go buy to, then they ask you say foolish money here. Because they expect you for old coin here and then coin, then small money. Because like I will only tell you about the 90s and to the late 80s. Now we will tell you, I'm not going to tell you anything beyond that. Because I then 10 and then I get small sense why they grab up. You understand? If you find money not gone, you know going to take a eater. Like a mission at Savu Street got this junction. I don't pick $100 day. They tell them they are small and they grab up. I pick the $100. I all the money. I count them now. They tell them they are common school. That time they go Ebenezer. I don't come on Ebenezer school. I common school. Now I see this money. I pick our own now. I see this money there. I look and say, now 1 Leone, but enough about 1 Leone. This money is different from Mukoloma. I never understand. Now all this money take I can go. Now when I reach in our house, when I pull the money, one of me I take all the money na me and now like give me money. Whenever the confusion with them call, and me mama can ask her, say where the money? He say where the picking money? Now I go ask her, say pick the money. I talk to her, say now Savu Street junction, that pick this money. Where they come? Personally, I ask that woman the woman before the man, the woman don't take the money, don't turn and don't put her almost inside in pants. When I go pull the money, at the 10 I will make a consult of $5. So these things, not to today it begin with AAA. Also today this thing also begin. But according to the history, when we listen from Sylvia, if you not show it happen, then we get more work for them. That's my own contribution for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Desika. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, caller, I live on here. Your name and inside the call from, please.
This is Alhaji Sila Tripoli. How you doing?
Yes, Alhaji Sila. Good. You get the platform, sir. What you get for it today?
Yeah, you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, we'll begin first with the internet. I know say you talk about say you're gonna start an office then we then get high speed internet.
Yes, hotels. Yeah. I know two hotels alone we get very high speed internet like the one they already use now.
I believe they then get that capability there for let every saloon and get up. But just because, people don't know that much, they don't know anything about internet, you know what I mean? Then the greedy people there. They greedy you, then take the thing and for let them make more profit. So the more you spend, then they greedy you, then they make more profit than they make the whole people enjoy the internet. No, left that one day. Second one, look at your Bathurst. You understand? Whatever he is, we now then get lights. Who was the mayor? Who was the minister for that area there? Where they don't they don't host all they get lights. They don't host any get lights. Why they not spread the light give other poor people there? Why? The minister then they for all them
lock them up. Lock down to Guma Valley, Minister of Works. What when they play ball in the streets? John Street, Charles Street, we play street to street. Anything with the street and get pothole. They don't can, they can't patch them. Then they can't patch them with the play. Guma Valley. Anytime where you reach a pump boss, the pump not work, and they can't fix the pump. Water they want in the streets. What say only water they don't go? What you up to all them pipe in there? I believe that all the streets there. Because the same street the pipe they be the one will be the get water in the street. They no boss, they don't just go but then they disappear out that they gone. They still did it. All what they for do is them for do them work with them friend the minister. Why make them see another work? Lock them up la Pademba Road. You know. And but in the way I can always they talk with the blame no yes with the blame the president. The president need to forget that all the ministers and they say, look, how much years you don't do that? So what you don't do in the community? Did you open an employment for the people out there in the area? You build anything for lay who said people you know say, okay, this is the bring income to the community. No, lock them up. We need to set an example. Salon, if how long would they continue stuff like this? Will they talk no more? 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 Where the government come? The other one and say, oh, well, they begin blaming them for the current situation. Why this not happen? Why this not happen? Where the other government come, they blame them for this. They don't talk about the past situation, the way we make DBN, the same APC and SLPP. I mean, but Kukolas and the talk say, they for disband them, they for disband them, they for disband. The caller just called recently where I really applaud. And if they didn't any work, we'll get it by time. APC, okay, you won 5-7 years. Them, SLPP, 7 years. So let them let the country go before. But without that, we will never go forward. But the main thing for go forward, we begin pause on those ministries. Minister of Works, Minister of Communication, all inside and they ask them, put them down. What did you do for your community? What do you do for the country? How much years you don't do that? What you don't do for your community? You don't do anything? Pademba would. We need to do that. If we don't do that, we are not going forward. We will never go forward. We pray every day. But God knows the can say, this is it. Now we say get for bring changes before the changes get for take effect. We need to do that. Me, the trouble they go school. During early 80s, Cherry Coco, I know a lot of people in Sabian, Cherry Coco. The first year I go to class 2 that they miss it on. He was late. Now he sit I go sit down. He can't school now. He can't meet us in place. Me make ala. Since that they me in a friend. And the friendship, it go class 7. With the big, every time we take tests, me and him with the draw, force. You know, so two people that can force together from class 1, go class 7, me and Cherry Coco, and then do be nipa. Hello? Yeah. So you understand? If you want to challenge somebody, you understand? Challenge her in a way, you understand? If this person say, like what you say, you don't go bring business to, you understand? Me say, oh, they can't challenge AAA. Me say they can bring boss there. That's a development. But where I don't come, can bring boss, then other people undermine you boss there, you understand? Because they say get boss in our street, where they know let plenty boss and they don't know more for the street, for them they make money, they undermine you. We never go before. You open shop there also. With man can open shop now, so with man shop in the go, they left your shop. How long we go there for that? How long can we, continue like this? I mean, we are backwards. We are going backwards. No matter what they talk, we'll go backwards. No matter what they talk, we'll go backwards. They put on the issue, they agree everything. But wait till past one is that the left, you go to the right, you don't come out. Anything but that. Anything but the ordinary people. So the minister is there. We need for set and lock them all up. Lock them all up. If you get for take small picking, if go put in a place and they put in the look like the next person when they see them happen, then go do the right thing. If they not if 90%, maybe then go give like 10%, then 90% work for the people. That I know me get for check. Thank you very much for giving me the platform.
Thank you very much, Alhaji Sila. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Alaji. Alaji say lock them up. They say that then will be the slogan way Donald Trump be carried for lock Hillary up. But at the end of the day, how many people there will be the chant that slogan, they lock her up, where they behind bars now? Eh? What Alaji say? For lock them up, when they not deliver. So maybe that one day go make somebody who you know saying that they deliver, I go come. What they want thing today before they can lock me up, there they left here. And where Jimmy called, he talk about Gideon's 10 years. Then at the end of the day, then third party, the way they come for just kind of tea the water. Eh? Salona, please. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from, please?
Hello, people. Good morning. My name is Christiana Kagbo. I call from UK.
You get the platform. What's in a contribution?
I want to talk in line with the good old days. But I want to talk and I want to pay tribute because I born in the 60s and I know the life who I grew up with. I born in Upper Brook Street, that's where I'm Sierra Leone.
I'm Christiana. I want to hold you under quick because the good old days, they come every other Friday. Mm-hmm. This one we want to give you now. You able to keep on for we for the next
I don't want to talk about the good old days. I will call you. I will talk about the good old days.
Okay.
But today, I want to pay tribute to the principal of Methodist Girls High School who died.
You get the platform.
Okay. I want to tell her thank you for what you do for me, where discipline me, where you raise me up to be the woman who will be today. You know me easy, we respect them and we feed them. That's what Mama and Papa they were born with. Because the way how Mrs. Patricolia look after me in a girls' high school, the pastor of Mama and Steph were born with. So I say die this week, I feel them because that like I say, now part of me, now die. So I tell them thank you for the way I train up girls them and bring them up well and Methodist Girls High School. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. And we want to join you and pray say in soul go rest in peace, ma.
And people, you get one clap so you can clap. What people then do good. There, if you can clap for them, just remember them. Because I will go respect in memory. Let God bless them.
Okay, ma, we'll do that right now. Thank you very much, ma. Well, now so we can do. It's Sarah Network. It's Saturday. Everything goes. We pray say we all enjoy the weekend. Do it in the well body people in say. Don't forget to coronavirus still day. Still day. Now not become complacent and forget yourself, forget your God. Then you get caught up. Please. And for Salon, continue for pray for the country. Pray for the president. Even though I say, if the president, not to say because he's sick, for pray for, or because you're well, in every aspect for wisdom, you know, for make Salon go be a better country. I could just do the needful. Don't forget, say, we give a call for the young man. Just contact to you see the numbers the more we can announce. Contact any one of the number the day if you can contribute. And we get things them for sale. So don't forget that either. Make we support Sarah Network Charity Foundation. Yeah, the one them within at the group, they know how things they happen there. Let's do our own bit and make we all come together and we build Salon the way we want them. Yeah? We'll go there back Monday, tomorrow. We'll join you on Sunday. And we wish all the best to we all. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. Like yourself. Like your family. like your neighbor. Do the right thing. We go there back. Till we meet again. Tripoli say, ta-ta.